Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we are doing a Nocturne game. And Nocturne is going to jungle for us against Alistar. Should be okay. I mean, he really does handle himself pretty well in the jungle. Of course he has some trouble against counter junglers, but so does everyone else. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. So yay, spectator mode! I really like the spectator mode, and I start to appreciate it more and more now that I figure out how to kind of read the minimap. Because it's not as easy as it seems. I mean, it's pretty hard to read into the tiny movements on the lanes and conclude from that what's happening. But I'm starting to kind of do that a little bit better every game. So the more games I do, the better I will be at it. So anyhow, yeah, we are going to see. Hang on, this team is pretty strong actually, but they don't really have a support champion. Who is going to be their support champion? Is it going to be Twisted Fate as a support here? No, actually Maokai will be going support. Yeah, that's interesting.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Well, all of these champions can probably go top. Shen can go top. Yeah, Maokai can go top, and Twisted Fate can also go top or mid. Probably be better mid. And they're going to catch Ari here. Well, they're not actually going to catch her because she flashes out, but oh, the grab coming out. And a very nice job there on the Maokai part, and of course, yeah, everyone helping out there, everyone getting that assist, and it is the AD carry who gets the first blood, which is excellent because Urgot that's fed. That is going to be awesome. So yeah, the enemy team is probably not going to come in here. Oh, spoke too soon. Come on, go on him. Oh no, no, he's not completely ridiculously stupid. So yeah, the Nocturne seems to have already picked his skill at level 1 before this before the engagement, because if he got the the unspeakable horror, would have been a better job, better choice for that occasion. But obviously he wouldn't be able to jungle as well. But that wouldn't have mattered after this, because they were going to steal the blue buff with the whole team. Rocket jump coming out, and it's not going to result in a kill. And I'm sorry about this, well, little bit of a zoom that we had going on there. We are going to go into the laning phase with Nocturne, of course, going into his own jungle. And Alistar, for some reason, not invading the enemy blue. I would have definitely done that. Because you know Nocturne is bottom lane, you can see him, you can see all the other champions on the map, and you know their blue buff is still up. So you might as well go for that. So yeah, this means that Alistar is going to be, well, pretty far behind already, because he doesn't have a blue buff, and because Nocturne gets 2. Well, actually Nocturne may give 1 away, and yeah, the Shen getting damaged quite heavily. Can't really stand up to the Lee Sin here at the lower levels, it seems. And yeah, we will just keep an eye on the lanes as we go. So yeah, this is going to be a kill. Come on, don't make me a liar. Just grab him already. Yeah, for those of you who are wondering, I do watch these games for the first time because I want my emotions to be real. And I also want to, well, just not watch the same game 3 times, because that's what happens if you kind of make a whole plan out of it. You get to see the game 3 times, and the 3rd time is really hard to still be excited about what you're seeing, because you already know what's going to happen. And I like to see these games just the once and get all of my reactions on the audio, at least as much as possible. And some games, yeah, some games are boring, and they shouldn't have been cast, or, well, something like that. But that's just the way it is. We're going to rewind one. yeah, it's just the way it is. I mean, not every game can be exciting. Some games are just, yeah, the plays may not be as good as they could be, but we're learning from that. So picking up another kill here, and he's not able to finish off that kill. He the Tarek apparently not doing any damage, at least according to himself. And oh yeah, a little bit too early on that spell shield. Should have waited until the Alistar was actually in that bush. Oh, are they going to catch up? No, they're not going to catch up, and they're going to have to deal with this Tarek instead. And wow, that was a lot of damage coming out of these two. Well, Nocturne does a lot of damage, of course. We know that. But yeah, well, that's something that the enemy team will have to deal with. But of course he is pretty squishy. He does have a spell shield, but that's only good for one spell, and it doesn't do anything against basic attacks. So all in all, it is a decent skill to have. It's not a very powerful skill, especially in in ganks like this, because if you have multiple spells fired at you, then obviously the spell shield will break pretty easily, and you can still get CC'd pretty easily. One-on-one, the spell shield is very strong, because if you can block their most important spell, whether it is an ultimate from Tristana or a stun from Tarek here, it is always going to be a very good deal. Tristana doing a lot of damage there to Urgot, and Urgot is going to have to back out a little. He is building 2 Doran's blades here and boots, but 2 Doran's blades is a little bit too much for Urgot. I have to feel it's normally way better to go for something tanky early. Well, not completely super tanky, but just something that makes him well, better in the lane. Not that he's bad in the lane, he just, yeah, if you build him too squishy, he's going to die. And yeah, obviously the normal build is with a brutalizer, and then you don't need as much damage because you have the armor penetration. Nothing is going to happen except that he does draw out, or they draw out the flash, and the flash is of course worth it. So yeah, this was a good spell shield. He does get a trigger too. No, 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 don't leave your... Oh, he's going to teleport out. Nicely done. They should have of course engaged there. That would have been way, way better, because they could have won that. I'm pretty sure they could have won that, especially after that spell shield was activated, because then he gets an additional attack speed. I think Nocturne attack speed bonus doubles. Yeah, so he does get extra attack speed, and that is of course awesome sauce. That makes you able to do a whole lot. He doesn't have lifesteal yet, at least I think he doesn't have lifesteal. He has 3% lifesteal, so yeah, he has no lifesteal. So he couldn't really count on that to stay alive, but yeah, well, that's just the way it is. And sometimes you have to take risks in these games. A little bit of pressure up top, and also on the bottom lane a little bit of pressure. And is Alistar actually going to be able to do anything here, or is he just going to stand around doing nothing? Because yeah, this lane is being pushed quite heavily by the minions as well as by Lee Sin. And yeah, Shen is going to do quite well again in a push lane. He doesn't really have the problems that that other champions have. He can last hit pretty well, because he has that Q going, and it's a free spell, so it's not like you have to care about mana or anything like that, because energy recharges really quickly. We see the ultimate coming in, the ultimate from Tristana then coming in, and they're not going to pick up the kill once again. I think the ultimate should have come out a little bit later, because if he now had the ultimate, it will be a certain kill, because she already used her rocket jump. Yeah, it's back up now, but that's hardly the point. I mean, you get the point. If you use that the moment she used the rocket jump, they would have been able to pick up that kill. Come on! No, he's not going to get out. The Tristana grabbing that kill. And oh, Tristana might actually get a triple here. But there's Twisted Fate coming in. Twisted Fate going to kill the Tristana. It's a 2-for-2 trade, I feel. No, 2-for-1 actually. I was wondering about who the second one was on the enemy team. And oh, Ari going to grab a kill here. And is Twisted Fate going to grab another kill? He might actually. Yeah, he can see the Ari, so I hope she just recalls at low health. Yeah, that's the better spot. This would have been so epic if Alistar recalled and then Ari, so that he could come in and stun her. But yeah, here he couldn't see her, which was a shame. But that's just the way it is. So all lanes now, yeah, 1-1-1 party. So yeah, everyone without an opponent in their lane. And yeah, so far 4-3, and the kills are, well, kind of divided on both teams. Urgot has 2, which is excellent, so that's good for him. He of course picked up the first blood, which gives him a huge advantage in that early game. Has the brutalizer now. And the brutalizer is going to make sure that he actually does the damage, even though he doesn't really have any true damage, well, any real damage items yet, but he is going to do a whole lot more damage. Plus this this is physical damage, so it will trigger on the Qs as well as the normal basic attacks. It does hang on, the Q, yeah, it does kill with attack damage. Not 100% ratio, but still a pretty decent ratio. Not hitting the Tristana, so that's not really interesting at all. Yeah, top lane is kind of still head to head, because both of them are melee champions. And of course, melee champions, yeah, it's always risky. You can always get that jungler involved, and yeah, get killed pretty easily. There's a ward out for Lee Sin. Not in the best spot ever, but it is still a pretty good warning. And as long as you don't push all the way up to here, then you should be okay. So top lane, mid lane and bottom lane all relatively in the middle. Mid lane is a little bit pushed, but yeah, these minions will die before the next minion wave comes in. And therefore it is back in mid lane. So there's a little bit of a scuffle going on over here. And people are, yeah, still relatively good health. I mean, obviously 60% health on Shen isn't the greatest for him, but still it is good enough for him to stay alive. He does have a shield, assuming that he did level that up. Yes, he does have that at level 2 and level 5 Vorpal Blade. Normally people do go for that. It's the best res you have. Also provides you with a little bit of lifesteal. And bottom lane is in some trouble. I wonder if he switched there. I think he switched positions with someone, and that actually didn't turn out great for him. He is of course going to run out. Yeah, he's going to switch positions with Tarek for some reason. Not the Tristana, who was of course almost dead, and would have been probably dead if she took a turret shot. But yeah, Tristana doing a good job of just picking off that Urgot, and we are here now. Ultimate coming in from Nocturne, and are they going to be able to chase him down? No. Unspeakable horror going off, and they are going to, come on, get this kill. Oh, but he gets killed. Oh, yeah, nicely played by Lee Sin, of course. It is still an assisted kill for an unassisted kill, so it's still good. And this Twisted Fate, oh, missing the charm, but it's not going to matter, because they are going to just grab the kill anyway. It does not matter in the end. But yeah, it is something that you definitely don't want to miss in a situation like that, because it could have made all the difference. And we are back to kind of the stalemate of, not really a stalemate, kind of the position where everyone is just happily farming and leaving their opponents alone. Ari pushing a little bit, getting some damage done on the turret. Actually has quite a lot of damage on the turret. And she still has some time. Yeah, the Nocturne coming in, grabbing some minions. And we have 25 gold stuck to our screen again. Yeah, for the rest, this bottom lane is kind of getting a little bit more cautious. I guess that's that's because they got killed a couple of times. And yeah, if you get ahead, in one of the lanes, the chances of winning that lane become more and more, or greater and greater. So yeah, the bottom lane getting ganked here with the jungler, and actually the TF also coming in, and he is going to grab that kill and is going to run out of here. Yeah, TF still high enough health to stay alive, and they are just going to have to deal with that. Tarek is pretty low, but he's not going to come in anymore. Wow, Alistar actually headbutting him away, and that means that he isn't going to trigger his ultimate. And large amount of damage going off. Wow, picking up 2 more kills there, 1 each. And is Ari actually going to die? No, she's going to stay alive because these 2 are way too low. So there comes the Shen, but I don't know what he came to do because he's not going for it. So we see this guy, the Nocturne, going for the jungle, and because of that, yeah, no real problems anymore for Ari and her friends. Because, well, nobody here. It's as simple as that. So it's 7-8. They are kind of still equal, which is surprising because they keep losing these team fights, and of course that is not what you want to see. What you want to see is kind of the more interesting team fights where everyone gets the same amount of kills and then it's really close in the end. But here it seems that the enemy team is just stronger for now. They will probably turn that back into their favor if they can farm enough. But it's 96 minions to 69 minions, which is a huge difference, of course. That's a 30 minion difference. That's 2 kills, or the equivalent of 2 kills. And yeah, we get a gank here up top, and that's going to be the Fear, the stun coming in from Twisted Fate, and a nice kill there by the Twisted Fate, or for the Twisted Fate, because he didn't really do a whole lot, he just grabbed the kill. Twisted Fate going AP, of course, because he is the mid laner, and mid lane normally goes AP, Twisted Fate. Well, he can of course also go AD. I personally prefer AD, but that's because I suck at landing the skill shots. Yeah, it seems that they are going for this engage here. So the oracles on Alistar are really early, but it is going to pay off for now. He got 1 ward, and yeah, he is still alive. And that means they are going to grab this dragon. Of course, there is still a ward in the back here. And oh, he doesn't see it, really? Oh, he does see it. Okay. He just wanted to make sure that they had the protection they needed to do that dragon. But 3 guys coming in. They do grab the dragon, but they're going to lose 2 for that. Oh no, 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 go after him! Man! Yeah, we're going to follow this kill, because this is the way more important kill. Come on, TF! Yes, he grabs the kill, and he is going to run out. Now we're going to watch the other one. They're going to go on 2 champions. First of all, this one, and that's a kill. And then this one, and that's also a kill. So, well, that's finally a team fight that they win. Except that the enemy team got dragon, so it's still pretty equal in the gold amounts. So, yeah, at least they have shown that they can pull out the 4 versus 0. Well, it's not a real 4 versus 0, but yeah, well, whatever.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
The enemy team was 1 kill ahead, and now they're 3 kills ahead, so there has to be a 4 versus 0 at some point, right? Anyhow, yeah, Oracle's lost on the enemy team. That is huge. That is 400 gold right there, and that is also equal to a kill. So that kind of brings that an assisted kill. That is, that kind of brings the total, the gold totals, a little bit in ahead for the blue team. It's not enough to do anything, well, significant, but it is, however, significant that some of this gold, so some of the gold on the red team, went to the support player. He's at 32, where the enemy support is much higher. How can that be? Hang on. Did I just mess up the teams or what? No, I did not mess up the team. But the red team just got a dragon, so about 200 of that additional gold went to the jungler, and 200 of that additional gold went to the support, both of which don't really need that amount of gold. If that gold is on your carries, that is way better. Another double kill here for the team. But they are losing turrets. They lost the top turret in that previous engage with the dragon, and here with this team fight they lost the bottom lane turret. But yeah, they are going to pick up one of their own, and probably 2 of their own. And Twisted Fate needs to just auto attack that turret, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to damage the Lee Sin a little bit. All in all, yeah, it's a pretty even match, and everyone has 2 turrets, or both teams have 2 turrets, and going to have to wait for more action here a little bit, I think. Although overextending here with the 2 of them, it's, yeah, they have 4 champions around this. Dude, just go for it. There we go. Just, yeah, once again using the ultimate a little bit too soon. His teammate should have gone in first, and then when she rocket jumps, you want to jump in, because that is a very good anti-flash, well, mechanism. A lot of champions have that, the anti-flash mechanism, but if you use them incorrectly and you use them before the flash, or in this case the rocket jump, you kind of get owned by that. So, going to grab 3 of the 4 minions, but unfortunately misses the most important one. And yeah, we are going to see this, the blue at least, on their team. And yeah, Ari does have a blue. I don't know how old it is though. It's about a quarter old, so it's not. It's relatively new. It's their own blue, and they are going to give this blue, of course, to the Twisted Fate. And yeah, that does nothing. The spell shield does not trigger on anything but Baron. And grab these minions, dude. Dude, minions free. Ah, well, whatever. It seems that Maokai now has an Oracles, and he's placing some wards. Getting ready for Baron, at least cleaning it out and making sure that the enemy has no vision, while they have all the vision they need. And yeah, let's go there, and yeah, let's see how this worked, because that is actually quite interesting that he could actually pull that off. And yeah, Shen is coming in, so Derek needs to get out of there. Anyhow, yeah, we picked up a kill there with no losses. I wonder how Lee Sin lost that fight to Urgot, because he is way ahead in minions. That's not even close, and he has way more damage. So And it's not that Urgot has such great defense. He has the Glacial Shroud, which is pretty useful, but that's about it. I guess Urgot doing a little more damage than I thought he would, but still, it is pretty amazing like that. So, let's see what happens here. Oh man, the charm missing by miles. So all that he lands is a Q, and that's it. So TF getting away with virtually his full health, even though he could have died right there. And Ari going to use her ultimate now instead of just engaging on the enemies. So yeah, there's how you use that ultimate. He waited until the ultimate, well, I'm not sure if he waited, but at least it happened that way. The ultimate was done from Ari, and then he jumped on her, making sure that he actually was teleported with her. And although he didn't grab a kill, they did grab the kill on Tristana, and even if the rest of the team couldn't have gotten that kill, he was ahead of her. So he was cutting off her retreat, and he could have turned back and gotten that easy kill. But yeah, he went for the other guy, and that yeah, didn't really work out in this case, but it could have. It could have. So Shen in some trouble here. He's going to go over the wall here, I have to think, but no, it's not going to happen. The rest of the team coming in though, and are they going to pick up these two guys? Yes, they are going to pick up both of the guys. Oh, Maokai! Protect the Maokai! Oh man! Nobody's protecting the guy with the oracles, and that is a shame. So yeah, I missed one of the kills there. It's not really important. They just chased him down. And oh, sorry. Yeah, well, whatever. The mouse is a little bit glitchy here. I'm trying to keep it in focus as much as possible. I don't know what it is, but it's it has nothing to do with my mouse, because it's only in League of Legends and only in the replays. So don't really know why that is. Maybe it's a little bit of internal lag, or I don't know, so that it thinks that I'm moving faster than I actually am. Yeah, well. So Shen going to go back. The rest of the team is already back. And Urgot, did he disconnect? Come on, be there. Yeah, he does have his frozen heart now. And now it's going to be hard to kill him as Tristana or Lee Sin. Well, not so much Tristana, I guess. Tristana has enough attack speed, enough damage to still kill him. But, yeah. At least Lee Sin should have some trouble, because of the armor and the reduced attack speed. So, all in all, 172 minions against, I don't know, 124, so mid lane definitely won. Jungle 130 versus 82. Yeah, well, that's not even. Oh, he's not the jungler. He is the jungler. Never mind. Who got executed there? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, Tarek got executed. Yeah, they're going to get a free Baron here because of this this mistake. And wow, going real aggressive on the enemies, even though he could see that he wasn't there. This would have been a much better moment to engage. And if they can swap here, that is going to be awesome. There we go. Come on. No, he's not going for it. Okay, swap with this guy then. Who got it? Oh, they got it. No, it's still okay. So anyway, I was watching the minions, 110 versus 170. So yeah, Tristana definitely won that bottom lane. 100 versus... Who's the jungler? No, this guy is the top laner, yeah. 100 versus 184, so they definitely lost top lane as well. And yeah, the other two are supports, but this support has way more minions, so I guess I have to add that to the minions of Urgot, making that about equal. So I guess they only lost one lane, and they won the jungle by a pretty big margin. Yeah, Shen should have just ran out, but he is going to give the shield to someone at least. And red team is going to ace them here. Oh no 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 no! Urgot, get out of there! So a quadra kill for Tristana. Wow. Oh man. Let's rewatch that. I want to rewatch that. Hang on, what just happened? No, I don't know what happened. It just decided to lag. So this is when the fight starts. They're going to stun the Nocturne, and they're going to. Yeah, the blue team is still going on the red turret, but they're not actually finishing it off. So Shen is getting nuked down by the turret, even though he only had to hit it once. And then, yeah, they're all going in, but they are going in, yeah, into a team that has only one champion that does damage. I mean, Ahri does some damage, but it's just Tristana doing such a huge ton of damage. And I guess this guy has some AP by now, yeah, 200 AP, not really impressed by that. The Tristana is at 214 damage. That's also not that much. Huh. I thought she would do more damage, but yeah, she has a decent attack speed, at least 1.2 attacks per second, and that is going to at least put a hurt on them. So yeah, they did grab a Baron, so they're still ahead technically. And oh, the Shen coming in, a really nice taunt there, and they're going to grab this kill as well. Nice switch, and the switch is going to be good enough to kill him, because yeah, there's not a whole lot he can do about that. That's just the way it works. So really nice switch there, I think at maximum range, and yeah, that just makes the distance that Alistar has to walk before he's out of attack range, that makes it so big. And yeah, there's no way he was going to get out. That's exactly what that ultimate is about. It's really an ultimate. It feels like an ultimate, the ultimate from Urgot, and it is a really unique one. So yeah, I like that one. It's in the right hands it can do a whole lot of good. In the wrong hands it kind of sucks. But yeah, that's the way it goes with the good champions, the well-designed champions. I mean, everyone can be good with the overpowered champions, but the well-designed champions, yeah, you have to play them a little bit and before you're good with them. And once you're good with them, they can really dominate the lane if you, well, dominate the fights, I should say, and do their tasks in the team really well. So Nocturne, yeah, getting a Q on Ahri there, but it's not going to result in a whole lot of damage. It's a little bit of damage, sure, but it's not enough to make them scared of anything. Yeah, it seems that they just pick up this kill. Well, turret kill. Really nothing the enemy can do about it, because they have to defend the mid lane. This minion wave, yeah, they should have been on that a little bit earlier. It seems that Urgot's going for it though, and at least the the rest of the team picks up the dragon, which is still well worth it, of course, but they did lose quite a bit of health on this turret by now, even though no champion has been there in quite a while. I don't think any champion has pushed up to that turret. It's just the minions doing the damage. And yeah, I should have pushed up one more wave. That way they would have gotten the wave to push into the enemy base, and that of course is way better than this, because now, well, they still get the push into the enemy base, I guess, but it's really slow this way. So a lot of protection here for that blue buff, even though, well, this blue buff is still up and nobody's going to grab it. It's kind of funny that way. And as I say that, this guy is obviously going to grab it. So yeah, they get spotted. No, they don't get spotted. Okay. I thought someone pinged here, but it might have been a red ping. Didn't see it. Well, did see it, but not enough to realize whether it's red or blue. So yeah, we're kind of at a standstill here for a little bit. The enemy teams know that they're behind. They're behind by 12k gold. So yeah, they are really behind. And it seems that the enemy team knows that they're here now. Well, they have to know because there's a ward over here. And yeah, they're not farming at all. They're just standing here, hoping that someone will run into that bush. But if nobody comes into that bush, nothing is going to happen. So I wonder if this is ever going to work out. No, they're all going to just walk back. Oh, that card doing quite a bit of damage to Ari there. And is he going to get out? Yes, he is. Nobody's coming for him. So yeah, the red team decides to finally go do something instead of waiting around in the bush. And a nice flash from Urgot getting him out of a situation where he shouldn't be in the first place. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to engage on a team that you can't see, and since they have no wards out, they can't see anything. And there is no oracles anymore on this team. I think they bought 2 and lost both of them. So yeah, they're not going to try that again. And it is now Maokai who has the oracles for the blue team. And are they going to be able to kill this? No, 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 no. Tarek too tanky. Man, once again. Finally they do grab the kills there. Oh. Urgot missing his Q. He needs to actually land those things, man. A triple kill for him. And they are going to push this turret. Oh, Urgot, dude. Watch it. So yeah, they need to take out one of the turrets really quickly, and yeah, that's not going to prevent anything. Stun not good enough. He actually popped the Shirelias for that, but that will be up before the next team fight. And yeah, it seems that everyone is happy with the way it is. So everyone just going back home. Only this Maokai is still scouting around. He knows that the enemy team is dead, or was dead, or retreated, and that he can now safely scout the bushes for wards for a little bit at least. And going to watch all of the normal positions for wards, and make sure that there are no hidden wards anywhere. Placing a lot of wards, which is really good. That's the way it's supposed to be. And are they going to grab this this Baron here? Because a second Baron, that would really put the gold in their advantage. Well, it's already at 14k up. So I guess they're already doing great. And Ari dying there, really melting to that combined damage of everyone. And they're going to pick up this kill this Baron kill pretty easily. So yeah, going into the jungle to just grab that extra bit of gold, because why not? If you're there already and your team doesn't need you at that very moment, you might as well grab that extra 60 gold or something like that. Because 60 gold, although it may not seem a lot, it can be pretty significant if you pull it off a couple of times. And so if you do it every time you're near, and every time you're near the rage, you're going to pick them up, and the same with the wolves. And yeah, it's going to stack up, man, over time. You're going to get a lot of gold from just these simple things. I mean, he could have just walked by it, but it takes like 2 seconds to kill them, and that is well worth it, of course. So yeah, the second inhibitor going down. So 2 inhibitors down now, and they are going to, well, just retreat once again. They are not confident enough to actually push in. It seems that this guy actually has given up. Yes, he purchased the last Whisper here, but that is 2 minutes ago. So, yeah, she may have disconnected. No, she's actually still there. Twisted Fate teleporting somewhere. Over here? Where is he? Hang on. Twisted Fate. Where did you go, dude? Oh, he did go over here. Okay. Didn't see him. Anyway, they're going to grab another dragon, and yeah, Baron into dragon is of course a huge amount of gold. That's 500 gold for each member of your team, and yeah, 500 gold is a whole lot. So, hey Tarek, how you doing, dude? So yeah, he did spot that because of this ward, and they're going to attempt to grab this kill, but not manage to. 3 enemy champions with him now, and that is of course going to be painful if you walk into that. Yeah, it seems that they're now just pushing this lane with the super minions, and they're not going to be able to do a whole lot. They should just push bottom lane as well, and then with all 3 waves of super minions they can just pick up everything in the jungle and just keep farming that way. But yeah, at this point it's really hard to push in if you're this spread out. They need to group up, push in at one lane with some super minions and just kill someone. Just switch them with the Urgot ultimate, and once you've done that it should be a pretty easy deal, because if you grab Tristana here, the only really fat champion on their team, she has 10 kills and the rest has 8 kills combined. And there you go, getting the Tristana exactly like I said, and Nocturne is going to sacrifice some health there, but he is going to stay alive and going to grab another kill. Nicely done. Lee Sin doesn't matter anymore, just grab the turrets, and once Tristana died, this was over. So the nice Shen ultimate, even though he was standing right next to him, it is still a really nice ultimate. Keeping the Twisted Fate alive, and they're just going to nuke down this Nexus now. They give away 3 kills here. No, actually only 2. It's a triple kill for Ari, but Shen not getting killed there. So yeah, they get the victory. Pretty well played match. Little low on minions, everyone. But I guess that's just because it was a little bit aggressive most of the game, and yeah, if you get aggressive games, then normally you have some trouble farming, because that's the way it goes. If it's really quiet, then everyone will be able to farm pretty nicely. But if you don't have those kind of laning phase, then yeah, you're going to have some trouble getting the minions. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.